Recently, I've been diving deep into a fascinating audio series on personality types, listening to it over and over, each time uncovering something new. While I've explored the subject of personality types before, this experience has been different. It has left me puzzled in a way that no other discussion on the topic has before. The distinctions between different personality types, especially the more commonly understood ones like alpha, beta, omega, or delta, are generally straightforward. But when it comes to the gamma and sigma personalities, things are not so clear-cut. These types are shrouded in complexity and mystery, making them both intriguing and difficult to fully grasp. But before we delve into the depths of these intriguing personality types, let's take a moment to lay some groundwork. This post marks the beginning of a series of deep, thought-provoking discussions that aim to dissect and understand the nuances of the alpha-sigma personality spectrum. If you're a behavioral psychologist or sociologist, your insights could greatly enrich this conversation. The categorization of human behavior using such an animalistic framework might seem simplistic or even reductive, but it also offers a unique lens through which we can explore the intricacies of human nature. I invite you to share your critiques, thoughts, and perspectives in the comments below. For those of you who, like me, are amateur psychologists, more interested in exploring ideas that resonate personally, rather than relying exclusively on clinical personality assessments, this journey might be particularly enlightening. We'll explore these concepts together, not just as abstract theories, but as tools to better understand ourselves and the people around us. This is not to suggest that I disregard the value of well-established tools like the Myers-Briggs personality test. On the contrary, as someone who identifies with the Sigma personality, a topic we'll dive into shortly, I often seek logical explanations for the wide range of behaviors exhibited by people who may share similar personality traits on paper. It's precisely this quest for understanding that led me to wrestle with a question that has lingered in my mind for some time now. How can you definitively determine whether you're a Sigma or a Gamma? Interestingly, more and more people today identify themselves as Sigmas, a term that wasn't even widely recognized until about a decade ago. The term Sigma male was first introduced by Theodore Robert Beale, an American far-right activist, writer, musician, and publisher, whose controversial views have sparked both interest and debate. Despite his contentious reputation, Beale's introduction of the Sigma concept has gained significant traction, especially in recent years. Originally, the Sigma personality was discussed exclusively in the context of men, but the concept has since evolved. Today, many women also identify as Sigma, and the term has become a gender-neutral description of a unique set of personality traits. Unpacking the Gamma personality. Let's start by examining the Gamma personality. Though it may not be as widely discussed as the Alpha or Sigma types, Gamma individuals possess a rich and compelling set of characteristics that make them stand out in their own right. Purposeful and goal-oriented. Gammas are driven by a clear sense of purpose. They know exactly what they want out of life, whether it's success in their career, fulfilling relationships, or achieving personal wellness, and they pursue these goals with unwavering determination. Gammas don't just dream, they take concrete steps to turn those dreams into reality. Their resilience and dedication often mean they achieve what they set out to do, no matter the obstacles. Unshakable self-confidence. One of the hallmarks of a Gamma personality is their deep-rooted confidence. Gammas are comfortable in their own skin, fully embracing who they are. This self-assurance is reflected in their appearance, habits, and personal style. They refuse to let others dictate how they should feel about themselves, and they carry themselves with a quiet confidence that commands respect. Adventurous spirit. Life's challenges are opportunities for growth in the eyes of a Gamma. They are natural adventurers, constantly seeking out new experiences that push them beyond their comfort zone. Whether it's skydiving, taking spontaneous road trips, or volunteering for a cause they're passionate about, Gammas thrive on the thrill of the unknown. Their adventurous spirit keeps them engaged and constantly learning, making them some of the most dynamic individuals in any group. Socially engaged yet self-sufficient. Gammas are highly sociable and enjoy being part of a community, but they also value their independence. They are the kind of people who can light up a room with their presence, yet they don't rely on others for validation. Gammas strike a delicate balance between being socially active and maintaining a strong sense of self. They enjoy good company, but won't hesitate to set boundaries if socializing interferes with their personal priorities. Exceptional listeners. While Gammas have the charisma to be the center of attention, they often choose to be observers and listeners. They are genuinely interested in understanding others and are skilled at reading between the lines. This ability to listen deeply makes them excellent at forming meaningful connections with people. They don't just hear what others are saying, they understand and empathize, which often makes them the go-to confidants in their social circles. Strategically informed and subtly influential, gammas are masters of subtle influence. Unlike alphas, who might assert their dominance overtly, gammas prefer a more understated approach. They gather information and insights from their surroundings, which they use strategically to navigate social dynamics. While they may not be as overtly manipulative as sigmas are sometimes perceived to be, gammas are nonetheless skilled at using their knowledge to achieve their goals without drawing too much attention to their methods. Organized and ambitious, gammas are often highly organized individuals who understand the importance of hard work and preparation. From a young age, they recognize that success isn't just about talent, it's about being prepared and putting in the effort where it counts. This pragmatic approach makes them high achievers, not necessarily because they are the most naturally gifted, but because they are the most diligent and disciplined. Passionate and selective in love. In matters of the heart, gammas are maximalists. They have high standards and are unwilling to settle for anything less than what they truly desire. When they commit to a relationship, they do so with intensity and dedication. Gammas seek deep, meaningful connections, and they are willing to wait for the right person, rather than rush into something that doesn't meet their standards. The enigmatic Sigma personality. Now let's turn our focus to the Sigma personality, often described as the rarest and most mysterious of all personality types. Sigmas are individuals who march to the beat of their own drum, often challenging societal norms and forging their own paths. The aura of mystery. Sigmas are naturally enigmatic. They are the type of people who often say less than expected, which can make them appear aloof or even intimidating. This aura of mystery is not a calculated effort to stand out, but rather a natural consequence of their introspective and reserved nature. Sigmas tend to keep their thoughts and feelings to themselves, sharing only what is necessary, which often leaves others intrigued and curious about what lies beneath the surface. Indifference to public opinion, with a twist. It's commonly said that Sigmas don't care what others think of them, and this is largely true. They are fiercely independent and are not swayed by public opinion. However, it's important to note that Sigmas do care about the opinions of those they hold dear. Their lone wolf nature doesn't extend to their closest relationships, where they are deeply invested in maintaining harmony and mutual respect. Sigmas value the thoughts and feelings of their inner circle and will make an effort to accommodate them, even if it means softening their otherwise rigid stance. Freedom and spirituality as core values. At the heart of the Sigma personality is a deep commitment to freedom, both in thought and action. Sigmas are often described as free spirits who value their independence above all else. They are not interested in power for its own sake, and are often wary of positions of authority that might constrain their autonomy. Sigmas are also deeply spiritual, though not necessarily in a religious sense. Their spirituality is more about a profound connection with their inner self and a strong sense of personal ethics. They prefer solitude, especially when faced with complex or controversial situations, as this is when they can reflect, recharge, and reconnect with their true selves. Respect for social norms. When justified. While Sigmas are often portrayed as rule breakers, the reality is more nuanced. Sigmas do not go out of their way to defy social norms unless those norms conflict with their deeply held beliefs or values. They are not rebellious for the sake of rebellion. Rather, their actions are guided by a strong internal moral compass. When societal expectations align with their values, Sigmas will adhere to them. However, when norms feel restrictive or inauthentic, Sigmas have no qualms about challenging or disregarding them. Effortlessly social when necessary. Despite their preference for solitude, Sigmas are not socially inept. In fact, when they choose to engage in social situations, they can be incredibly charming and persuasive. They have a natural ability to navigate social dynamics without losing their sense of self. Sigmas are comfortable expressing their opinions and standing their ground, even in the most challenging social environments. Their social interactions are often deliberate and purposeful, driven by a desire to connect on a deeper level rather than simply to fit in. It's a keen memory for emotional experiences. Sigmas are known for their strong memory, particularly when it comes to emotional experiences. They tend to remember the significant moments in their lives, the good, the bad, and the ugly. This isn't just about having a good memory. It's about the Sigma's habit of deep self-reflection. They internalize these experiences, using them as lessons to guide their future actions and decisions. This keen memory allows them to navigate life with a level of insight and wisdom that sets them apart from others. Honesty, loyalty, and integrity. Sigmas value honesty and integrity above all else. They are often brutally honest, but their high emotional intelligence enables them to deliver the truth in a way that is considerate of others' feelings. Loyalty is another cornerstone of the Sigma personality. When a Sigma forms a bond with someone, it's for life. They are deeply committed to their loved ones and will go to great lengths to protect and support them. However, their loyalty is not blind. It's grounded in a mutual respect that must be maintained. If that respect is broken, a Sigma will not hesitate to walk away, even from the most long-standing relationships. Resilient, strategic, and self-reliant. Sigmas are incredibly resilient. They don't shy away from challenges, but neither do they charge at them head-on without a plan. Sigmas are strategic thinkers who prefer to have multiple contingencies in place. They're often described as self-reliant and resourceful, trusting in their ability to overcome obstacles, no matter how daunting. Unlike Gammas, who may become discouraged when things don't go as planned, Sigmas see setbacks as opportunities for growth and learning. They adjust their strategies as needed and continue moving forward with quiet confidence, trusting that they will eventually achieve their goals. Where do you see yourself? After exploring the characteristics of both Gamma and Sigma personalities, which one resonates with you? Both types possess admirable qualities and strong character, yet they approach life in fundamentally different ways. Gammas are goal-oriented, sociable, and driven by a clear sense of purpose. They thrive on social connections and are often the life of the party, while maintaining a strong sense of self. Sigmas, on the other hand, are independent, introspective, and mysterious. They prefer solitude and self-reflection, valuing their freedom above all else. Understanding where you fall on this spectrum can provide valuable insights into your strengths, preferences, and how you navigate the world. Whether you identify more with the Gamma's social engagement and ambition, or the Sigma's independence and strategic thinking, this self-awareness can be a powerful tool for personal growth.